bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, and get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man Chris been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe it. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, it's hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wiki-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. And nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God. That wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wookie-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? Yeah, currently at the
So, for those of y'all who don't know, man, I'm doing a reaction to what happened today when I went up to the courthouse to check up on what Almighty Suspect had going on. So, with that all being said, we finna let y'all know what happened. It's been a rumor in the streets that Almighty Suspect was hiding out in mental health. Mental health is general population. However, you know, it's not the technical mainline and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, because it is mental health. With that all being said, we about to jump into this content. My bad, man. My dome light and all that went off in my car. Let me put this on real quick. We finna jump into this content and let y'all see exactly what happened today when I went up to the Torrance Courthouse to check on the Almighty Suspect situation. You feel me? Let's get into it. Let's go.
Torrance Courthouse, where Almighty Suspect has court today. So I'm here to give y'all some news y'all can use, some knowledge. I ain't gonna give nobody's college. Make sure that y'all are taking care of this the right way. Make sure that y'all seeing this the right way. You feel me? We finna just go ahead and jump right back into this. I'll be back with an update. We're gonna see what's going on. But we here first, man. Trap News Network, where trappers tapping in. Live on the scene. News you can use. Let's get into this. Walking into the courthouse now, so we're gonna see. So we are back after lunch. Almighty and Mrs.
Trap is a cop. Man, hell no. I wish I fucking be out here whooping feet and taking bribes. Man. If I could have went back in time and been a cop, I would be out here whooping feet and taking bribes. What? Come on now.
Buzz. Now, it's only a few things that can actually...
Oh, yeah, I watermarked the hell out of this, bro, for sure. Still my content. I don't care, but you're going to see this Trap News Network.
Cause you to miss the buzz. One, you just...
So, in the very beginning, they were saying that Almighty Suspect missed his bus. So, from my perspective, and knowing how the Los Angeles County jail system works, you can't miss the bus unless you take a fade. That's a 3 a.m. workout. You feel me? A 3 a.m. wake up. If you downtown already, it's about a 5 a.m. wake up. I've never seen somebody miss the bus unless they got into a fade and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? So, with that being said, I never really was sure throughout all this if he missed the bus and then caught the second bus, and then the second bus is what got into the accident. But I think it had to be because bro said he went and checked it out. It had to be the second bus because now that I'm thinking about it, the cop said that he went on his lunch break and checked it out. I was there at 8 o'clock and they said that he wasn't there. So it had to be the second bus that got into an accident. So he missed the first bus. You feel me? He missed the first bus, and for whatever reason, he be telling. Yep, he be telling. With that being said, he missed the first bus, ended up on the second bus. The second bus got into an accident off the 405. He said, like, around Crenshaw. 405 at Crenshaw. Did the 405 hit Crenshaw? He might have met the 105 at Crenshaw. Does the 405 hit Crenshaw? I don't know. I don't be on the 405 like that. Do it hit Crenshaw? No, because the 405 go north and south. So I don't think it does. I think that he might have met the 105. But either way it go. Regardless of the fact, he said that almighty suspect had missed the bus, and that would give idea that there was a fight involved some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Because you never you don't miss court unless you get into a fight or something. And then his bus got into a car accident. But the officer was able to give me some questions about the colors he was wearing, because that's what we really want to talk about. Almighty suspect wearing yellow tops and blue bottoms, but we gonna get into that.
Don't go to court or two. Might got into a little scuffly wuffly. As you can hear in the video, they said that he is in general population, but he's in medical. Now that's where the controversy has been this entire time, because some people are saying that medical is the new GP. I'm sorry, the new PC, meaning that they hide out in medical, faking crazy and all that kind of stuff to see exactly how they can get a That's this chair, y'all. Sheesh. Anyway, they say they fake medical so they can. What was I saying? So they don't have to hit the main line and all that kind of stuff. So that's where we at now, man. So to give y'all a quick 1-2 step like here, he missed the first bus. They put him back until having a little court this afternoon.
So the cop did say that he was in general population. This is where the controversy comes in at. No one is saying that mental health is not general population. They're saying that you're in mental health because it puts you with a certain type of individuals that are not, for the most part, active gang members. Not to say that active gang members aren't in mental health, because it's Los Angeles County Jail, it's active gang members everywhere, but it's a little less gang activated. You know what I'm saying? Gang activated is a good word. It's a little less gang activated on the mental health part, and you have a higher level of getting set up with somebody who is probably off. You got to think too. They are mental health. That means that they off Thorazine, they off Seroquel. All that slow you down and make you into like a sloth. Like, man, I don't know if y'all ever seen somebody who was off Thorazine or Seroquel, them psych meds. That's why Loose Cannon couldn't be on the yard when it was hot, them hot meds. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that. So nobody's saying that he's not in general population. They're saying that where he's at in general population is specifically for the mental health people. And, they saying that almighty suspect was saying that he heard voices and he's schizophrenic and all kind of stuff like that. So, that's that. So to answer the question directly, yes, general population is mental health, but they're saying that it's like a safer part of general population because that's not where it's active. That's not where it's cracking at. That's where you're going if you have mental health problems. So I hope that I answered that question.
It is 1:30, where the new court time will be. So I'm up here kicking it. Y'all can see I'm here waiting and all that kind of stuff. His lawyer, I don't know if his lawyer quit or got fired, but either way it goes, Rosenberg is not on the case, and he has 2 cases in here actually. So one on the higher floor and one on the floor that I'm on now, and I guess there's one lawyer who's now going to be tapping in via Zoom to, this whole situation. But with that all being said,
right, bingo. So it's PC, it's GP, but it's considered PC in jail. But this is where it's tricky at, because these are newer rules. I'm 35. And I haven't touched the LA County Jail since 2016. So, God bless me. I'm going on 10 years since I've been in there. When it's all said and done, when I was in there, I've seen a lot of dudes play crazy to beat their case, and they would go yellow and blues. And, you would go to court, you would take your fades and all that kind of stuff, but they would go yellow and blues, play crazy, beat their case, and go home. I don't think that that's snitching. I don't think that that's PCing up. I think that that's smart. If you can find a loophole, and then like Munchie B said, oh, well, if it's for a body, then yeah, but if it ain't for a body, then you need to do your time. Nigga, please. I could be in that mother chucker for a speeding ticket, and you want me to do 12 hours. If I could go play crazy and get my 12 hours sent down to 2, I'm going to play crazy. You can't tell me how long to sit in jail based off the consequence or the perception of somebody who's not going to go to jail. So we're always on the street saying, well, if it was me, I would do this. If it was me, I wouldn't go to jail. So I'm not finna tell the nigga how long to sit in jail. Nigga, if you can get out by playing crazy and you ain't got to tell on nobody, nigga, go play crazy. Go play crazy. Whatever. But, the super turned up YouTubers will say, nah, man, that ain't that, blah, blah. I don't give a damn. If I'm in there for a speeding ticket and they want me to do 12 hours and I can play crazy and only do fucking 11 hours and 30 minutes, I'm gonna play crazy. I'm gonna get me out of here, bro.
Two things that I just want to, again, quick highlight. He did miss the bus, and the only time I've ever seen somebody miss a bus, from my experience, is they got into a physical altercation. And then
Well, here's the thing about this. Don't believe me. Listen to what the police and the judge said, because I never did get to see Almighty, because he ends up going to the hospital, but that's gonna be explained because the bus got into an accident. But hey, Mr. Perfect said playing crazy ain't gonna work on no damn gun case, man. But you never know until you try. Because here's the thing about jail, Mr. Perfect. Even if you try to play crazy and it don't work, you just end up in the same situation as if you didn't play crazy. So just try to play crazy. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Play crazy.
had to go into medical and all that, or for whatever reason, something happened where they just didn't get on the bus because maybe they just were moving too slow, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But with that all being said, man, I'm gonna keep y'all posted, and I'm gonna find out the $1 million question. What colors is he wearing? Yellow and blue is for mental health, brown is for medical, and blues are for general population with no 127 like Sierra. So we're gonna see exactly what's going on, man, but we'll be back. I'll keep y'all posted. So he's not even here at all?
The attorney's not here, and then Mr. Tompkins is not here either.
So he switched his lawyer?
Well, this attorney said there's going to be a change of lawyers.
So Rosenberg's not even handling the case anymore?
Well, he's going to show up today, and I think he's going to announce switching of lawyers. I think that's, and I don't know if it's someone from his firm or a completely different, I don't know.
Okay.
But you're welcome to check back on 11:30ish.
She's probably just hang out and just...
Yeah, are you local?
South Central. Yeah, local-ish, yeah.
We're talking like 3 hours, Yeah.
Okay, so realistically, because I've been on both sides of this.
Yeah.
Realistically, what time should I come back tax?
So this is me talking to the cop. Obviously, I don't know if y'all can tell. Chat, can y'all tell that I'm obviously talking to the bailiff, the dude that work in the courthouse? Can y'all? I know I'm hella watermarking it, but can y'all clearly tell that I'm in the courthouse talking to the bailiff?
You haven't seen him in.
So here's the thing: if he makes it.
Because I know how the bus is going.
I don't know if the prelim is going to go or not.
Okay.
I don't know if they're going to continue it. If he comes here at 11:30, 11:45, and they just put it over for continuance, then he's going to go back on the bus and go back downtown. But if they're actually going to do the prelim, then they're going to have to interview him, talk to him, get him up to speed, and then they'll probably do the prelim like at 1:30, 1:45.
So let me ask you this question: whether he does or whether he doesn't, will he like come and sit in the stands and I'll be able to he can see my face?
Oh yeah. You can sit here and then he'll come out. He'll sit here in the wooden chair. But we won't know anything really until like 11:30, 11:45.
Okay, now this might be a very obscure question. Is there where I can leave you a message, a telephone number? You can call me hey, come back, blah blah. I know. I'm kind of reaching on the start.
Yeah. I would just come back 11:30.
Okay, so just be back at 11:30.
Treatment currently.
So he's in the yellow top, blue bottoms.
Yeah.
Is he all right?
He should be, yeah.
Okay. I know.
Because he's GP, but when they're the yellow shirt, what that means is, let's just say, for whatever reason, judge orders him released.
So right here is where the cop says that Almighty is in the yellow tops and the blue bottoms. I can't, but if everyone else can, all good. Sad Jones, hey, bro, just kind of kick it, bro, because it's a part where the judge talked to.
Currently.
So he's in the yellow top, blue bottoms.
But this is where the controversy comes in at. The yellow tops and the blue bottoms.
11:30.
Okay, so just be back at 11:30.
Treatment currently.
So he's in the yellow top, blue bottoms.
Yeah.
Is he all right?
He should be, yeah.
Okay. I know.
Because he's GP, but when they're the yellow shirt, what that means is, let's just say, for whatever reason, judge orders him released.
Right.
We cannot release him from here because he's considered medical.
So here goes the thing. I wasn't going to say nothing in front of the police because it ain't his business. But if your mental health in LA, it's different everywhere. And if you're not in LA, it might sound a little weird to you. In LA, you can get released from the courthouse. You could go to jail. You could go to court. Some shit could happen where the judge drop your case and they will put you in a paper suit and they'll let you leave from the courthouse. Everywhere else that I've been, you got to go back to court, go back to the jail, and they release you from the jail later on that night. But LA will let you go straight from the courthouse. You feel me? LA will let you go straight from the courthouse. With Almighty Suspect having the mental health situation, you got to go see medical because you got to go get mentally cleared by a psychiatrist and all that type of shit. You feel me? So with that all being said, long story short, you feel me? This nigga, it's a tricky, icky, sticky, Vicky situation.
He has to go back to county, get one full medical exam.
And that's it. So Almighty Suspect, had he been allowed to get released today, even though he didn't, he would have been able to leave straight from the jail. But because he has this now he has this jacket on him for mental health because he said he was hearing voices and all that kind of stuff, like Young and Hefe I said earlier, which kind of does lead to be true because yellow tops and blue bottoms are mental health. But I'll get to that part where we can, I'll give y'all that proof later. He put himself in a situation where he's behind the 8 ball because before he leaves any facility now, he has to get mentally cleared by a doctor. So if he has a release date of, let's say, Saturday, but the doctor's not there until Monday, he got to sit Saturday and Sunday and wait till Monday to get released.
Because we have no nurses here.
Right, yeah. No, I know.
You hear what he said? We can't be clear here because we all got
We
our
have
nurses.
one full medical exam before
Clear and all that.
because we have no nurses here.
Right, yeah. No, I know. So he can't get released in the paper soon, come out through the bottom and all that kind of stuff.
Can't have
Has to take the trip back downtown, get cleared by medical,
Yeah,
and then
and then get
get released from the...
Yeah, because I think in the past what they've done is they've released from here, but they're like, yeah, but I got this abscess or I got this ailment.
Right.
And they go out the streets and then they end up dying.
And that's your problem.
Yeah, now we just bought that, So yeah, he should be here. So the bus
See how dark that got.
should have been here like earlier, but
So when he was... Okay, yeah, and I'm asking this. We're good, like, to talk freely, right? Okay, so I've been locked up. The only time I've ever missed a bus is when I had to fight before I come into court. So they like
Right.
you to fight or some shit before court?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's at Twin Towers, so I mean,
You know how it goes, yeah.
yeah.
And this what kind of made me wonder if he got into a fight because the cop is just like, I don't know, man. I mean, shit, he is at Twin Towers, niggas being that bitch thumping. You feel me? Like, it's very possible that he could have took a fade. You feel me?
You know what court mornings look like.
And
You know
a lot
that.
of times too, they're late to let people know, hey, get ready for court, and then they don't get down the court line in time, and the bus is already gone.
Got you.
So it's probably not even him.
But see, here go the thing too, though. I've never, is there anybody in this chat that's been to the LA County Jail? I ain't never seen a nigga not have to get up to make that court bus. Like, them niggas make you make that court bus. Like, nigga, they damn near drag you into that motherfucker. And if you ain't going to court, you going to the hole. So I've never seen somebody, because the police, or they just drugged their feet, or they was moving slow, didn't make the court bus. All right, so everybody who's been in the LA County Jail, am I tripping? Or they make sure that you know what I'm saying, getting into that whoopty bam?
So yeah, we'll open up a little bit, and then, yeah, we should get this. Yeah, it should work out. Perfect.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Young and Hefe called it. Yellow tops. We finna see. Trapped in the network.
Hold on, Chad. I'm finna switch to my other phone, my other hotspot. Let me see if this one is a little bit stronger. Hold on. Chat, y'all tell me if I hold on. My bad, chat. All right, chat, tell me if it's better. Tell me if it's better or worse.
Keeping y'all updated, man. We're gonna get into this.
I think that just made it worse. Yep, I think that just made it worse. Let me see.
Trap GPT, are you there?
Let me know if that made it worse or better, y'all.
And we're gonna get into this. Trap GPT, are you there?
You can rip off your own tag and go John Doe. I did that to stay behind and take a fade. But that don't make no sense. If that makes sense for you, something like clout, but that don't make no sense if you already in a yellow top and a blue bottom, if you already in mental health. Like, that wouldn't make sense. That's more of an all blue type situation. Like just regular GP. That makes sense for regular GP. But that don't really make sense for mental health. And chat, y'all let me know if I made it worse or better.
Trap GPT, are you here?
Hey there. Yep, I'm here and ready to chat. How's it going? Let me know if there's anything fun or interesting you want to talk about today.
In the Los Angeles County Jail system, if someone is housed in the Twin Towers and they're wearing yellow tops and blue bottoms, is that mental health? In the Los Angeles County Jail system, if someone is housed in the Twin Towers in Los Angeles County Jail and they wear yellow tops with blue bottoms, is that considered mental health?
Yeah, typically in the Los Angeles County jail system, wearing a yellow top and blue bottoms does indicate that an inmate is part of the mental health housing unit. It helps staff identify those individuals who might need additional mental health support and services.
You hear what he said? The yellow top and the blue bottom is for somebody who needs mental health services. If you're in medical, I'm gonna let it go because it tells you about medical too.
Indicate that an inmate is part. Yeah, typically in the Los Angeles County jail system, wearing a yellow top and blue bottoms does indicate that an inmate is part of the mental health housing unit. It helps staff identify those individuals who might need additional mental health support and services.
So if mental health is yellow tops and blue bottoms, is it true that all brown would just be regular medical, like if somebody had a broken arm?
Yeah, you've got it. In the LA County jail system, wearing all brown typically indicates that an inmate is in the medical unit for physical health reasons, like if they have an injury or some other medical condition. It helps the staff quickly.
So what does
Lil Wack, I'm glad that you came in. Perfect timing. Shout out to Lil Wack, our resident know what's going on behind the walls. Shout out to OG. Lil Wack, question. If somebody is mental, we've already can see that Almighty Suspect is in the mental wing of the LA County Jail, meaning he's in the Twin Towers. Yellow top, blue bottoms, we know that that's mental health. Am I tripping for thinking that, well, I don't think that that's PC because I've seen niggas play crazy to beat the case. And then my logic is, I don't care if it's not a murder. I don't care if it's not something serious. It could be a speeding ticket. If I could play crazy to beat it and go home, why wouldn't I do that? I don't subscribe to, well, it got to be something serious. If not something serious, you a buster. Who voluntarily, and I say this because you've done a good amount of time. With what you know now in hindsight, am I tripping or am I right to say, who the fuck is just going to go to jail to prove that he's tough to somebody else when you can play crazy and go home? Like, let's be smart about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, I ain't saying Almighty Suspect is hiding, because I can't necessarily say that, because I don't know what his intentions are. I'm trying my best to be non-biased, and especially considering that, you know, me and him had our back and forth 1-2 step like Sierra, I am consciously being biased, you know, being non-biased in the situation, because, you know, fair journalism. But I can see the aspect of where Young and Hefe and Brandon are coming in like, nah, nigga, you talked all this shit. You know, you this, you big susgurb, you wooty bam, you blah, blah, blah this, you blah, blah, blah that. You know, you got phase or wooty bam, or you spitting on niggas and blah, blah. So I can see why they like, bro, you supposed to be in the county, wooty bam and all that. You feel me? So we got to just see, like, I don't know. It's a slippery slope on that one. You feel me? It's a slippery slope. Now, this is what I will say. This is stand up. Some motherfuckers who try to paint a different narrative. Yeah, and I'm not going to, just because I don't care for you, I'm not going to lie on you. There's enough truth. The truth is interesting enough. Like, this video is crazy. There's enough truth. I don't have to tell a lie on you. So, my logic is this. I can see all sides, but in the same situation, I don't think anyone would not play crazy for an opportunity to come home. But at the same time, too, I can't say that that's his logic. The same way I can't say that he's hiding is the same way I can't say that he's playing crazy to come home. I can't say neither here nor there. To my understanding, he locked up for a pow, stalking, and tear gas, which is just pepper spray.
Can you explain to me what all the colors are, from browns to yellow tops and blue bottoms?
And that was my logic. It's a chess move. It's nothing to lose and everything to gain. Worst case scenario, you're the exact same position that you were already in jail.
Please give me a quick break. Can you explain to me what all the colors are, from browns to yellow tops and blue bottoms? Can you please give me a quick breakdown of the LA County Jail dress code based off color and what each color means in a simple, quick way?
Sure. I can give you a general idea. In the LA County jail system, the different colors help identify the classification or status of inmates. For example, the yellow top with blue bottoms indicates mental health housing. All brown is usually for medical housing. The standard blue jumpsuits are for general population inmates. Then you have orange, which is often used for high security or high risk inmates. There are a few other classifications, but those are some of the main ones.
Yeah, so we're gonna see.
I'll play that one more time.
Then you have bottoms. I'll give you a general idea.
Simple, quick way.
Sure. I can give you a general idea. In the LA County jail system, the different colors help identify the classification or status of inmates. For example, the yellow top with blue bottoms indicates mental health housing. All brown is usually for medical housing. The standard blue jumpsuits are for general population inmates. Then you have orange, which is often used for high security or high risk inmates. There are a few other classifications, but those are some of the main ones.
Yeah, so we're gonna see. He actually didn't get into a fight. His bus got into an accident. Random. Yes, all my suspects' bus got into an accident. So he did not get into a fight. He did not have any issues in court this morning. His bus got sideswiped. And well, let me understand correctly. I believe he was on the bus that missed. I don't know. We're gonna find out. They said that the bus got into an accident, so I'm not sure if it's the bus that he was supposed to be on that he missed that got into an accident, and he was on the second bus and that's what got hit, or he never missed a bus at all, and then whatever. Buses are hard. It doesn't matter. But almighty suspect is here. It's about 1:30. He's just now getting here, so he's had a long morning. Trying to rush him upstairs to get him in, get him out. The lawyer will be presenting himself on Zoom, and we're gonna see. So let's get into it, man.
I drove up to the scene. No one claimed injury. Now they're here. Now the inmates that were on the bus are claiming injury. So they're being transported to the hospital now. So I'll put on the record
Hey, and it's sick how all the DAs start laughing when they said they want to go to the hospital.
that I spoke to the inmates directly, and whatever they can pick. I told them that you're here.
He's claiming injury.
Honestly, I don't know if he's injured or not.
But he's claiming injury.
He's claiming injury.
Of course he is.
So I told him, I said, your brother's.
So what happened was the cop went to the scene of the bus, where the bus got the accident. Everybody was cool. When they got to the jail, Almighty and a couple other dudes started saying that they back hurt. Now, here go the thing too. If I was ever on any type of police, if I'm on any type of fucking government, ooh, I thought this nigga was finna run through the light and hit the fucking car. I thought a nigga on a bike, which is a motorcycle, was finna hit a car just now. Whew, okay. Anyway, if I was on any type of public anything, any type of county anything, state anything, and somebody hit me, oh yeah, my neck and my back. I'm hurting. I'm Ezel. I'm Ezel in a liquor store. I'm Ezel in a liquor store. We can settle out of court right now for $500,000. My neck and my back. What? Oh yeah, y'all gonna eat all that. And I'm in jail. What? Nigga, I'm eating all that. Y'all gonna eat all that. So, what? I peed a little bit too. On God. On God. Oh God, I might have shit on myself. What? I'm gonna go the whole way. I'm a dirtbag. I'm gonna go the whole way. Go for it. So when it comes to that, when he got to the jail or to the courthouse, the conversation was, I'm hurt. Wooty bam this, wooty bam that. You know what I'm saying? And as he should with that one. So I'm not even finna say nothing crazy about that. Like, I don't have any ill feelings about him making that move. I think that was a smart move to make because I think we all would have made that move. If you think that was a wrong move, don't move until the ambulance come. That's where they messed up at, by getting in the car and getting back on the bus and going to the courthouse. You feel me? But that's a different day. It's a different story for a different day. But if you think that he should have did another move outside of that, let me know why. Because, whatever. But that's the reason why the suspect was not seen in court today. Because he ended up going to the hospital. But I'll let y'all hear from the bailiff and the judge's mouth.
I told him that you're here.
He's claiming injury.
Honestly, I don't know if he's injured or not.
But he's claiming injury.
He's claiming injury.
Of course he is.
So I told him, I said, your brother's here. He wants to see you. He goes, okay, well.
I'm claiming injury.
Yeah, so.
So when's the next court date?
I don't know if we're going to keep this court date, the one that they set prior, or if they have to reset it for tomorrow, because he's 10 of 10. So, but yeah, I'll put it on the record. But I know we need more Correa for Brooks. But yeah, I'll go on the record actually and for claiming back injury.
Of course they are. Yeah, I mean, I've been on that side, so yeah, I know. So when should I come back?
Wait for your brother.
When should I come back?
Yeah. So yeah,
Let me see
involved in an accident on Crenshaw and the 405 freeway. It was driving southbound and it was sideswiped by another vehicle. I personally went out to this.
I think he means Crenshaw in the 105 because I don't. Does Crenshaw ever hit the 405? It got to go way up, I guess way up in Torrance maybe. I don't know. Do Crenshaw ever hit the 405? Y'all tell. Oh, it do hit the 405. Way up in Torrance though. That's way past South Central. That's way up in Torrance. It does hit the 405. Crenshaw for sure hits the 405. Way up there. Way up there. And the 200s. Not the 60s, not the 40s, not the 50s, not the 80s, not the 90s, not the 100s, nigga. In the 200s, nigga. In the 200s, nigga. Way up there. It sure does. Way up there in the 200s.
Seen that on my lunch break.
Where you at? I'm in the 200s.
Our two defendants were on the bus. Everyone seemed okay. When the bus came here, they claimed back injury and wanted medical treatment.
On 190th. It sure do. It sure do.
so they were sent to the hospital.
South Central nigga, my bad. I couldn't see past the 105. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell?
So they're not going to be here today. I did take pictures of the bus that was sideswiped.
Okay.
I was out there.
Okay.
But yeah, I got verbal confirmation from both inmates saying that their back hurts and they want to go to the hospital, so they were transferred to the hospital. Which hospital? I don't know.
But that's making, I mean, when I'm just a trail and so tomorrow, I don't know. Did that, the attorney, lady that,
One is going to call on WebEx, the other is Murray Perea. So.
And there y'all have it, man. Almighty suspect. Court got hit by a bus. The bus got hit by a car. He wearing the yellow tops and the blue bottoms. That's mental health. Whew. It's a hot day, man. It's a hot day. Let me cut my, I had to roll the windows down because y'all be saying the AC too loud. So, Rich Trapper, man. Another Trap News Network exclusive. News you can use. Knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college rig, dog. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Those red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free. I've been waiting to tweets free. We go. All right, Chad. You know what I'm finna do? Free. I've been waiting to tweets free.